Now I would like to discuss about certain directional terms that we use when we study about brain, whenever we study about different kinds of nervous system. Okay, whatever structure of nervous system, whenever we discuss about them, then we will have to, first of all, we will have to understand about what kind of directional terms that we use in biopsychology. What it means by directional terms. All of you know about directions we have. Whenever we want to specify the location of any object, relative location of any object, then we say that this room is, or that particular house is located east to this, or right to that, or left to that. So we have different kind of directional terms in our everyday language. We use east, west, south, north, okay, right, left, okay. So these are directional terms. They indicate they indicate to us about what would be the relative positioning of any object. There cannot be they cannot be taken in absolute terms. Okay, they denote only relative positioning. So friends, in the same way, we use certain directional terms to denote about the positioning of different structures of our brain, different structures of our spinal cord, different other structures which are found there as a part of our somatic nervous system, as a part of our autonomic nervous system. So let us understand about these directional terms. Okay. So there are three important dimensions of directional terms. Okay, the first one is interior or posterior. Okay, the second one is dorsal or ventral. The third one is medial or temporal. The fourth one also sometimes we consider proximal, distal. Okay, so let us understand first of all about interior or posterior. Interior means what? Interior means what? Whenever any, if we are denoting to any part of our brain which is towards the nose end, okay, which is towards the nose end, okay. So to look, to denote for the relative position of that organ, we can use interior word, interior term or rostral term also we can use. Then the posterior term or caudal term is used for those particular kind of positionings of particular parts of our brain or our nervous system. If they are towards tail end, you know, we have tail. Tail means what? Whatever appendix that we have. All of you would have listened about that. We have a particular organ in our body, appendix, which is, as a tail, just as tail there is any in monkey, in any animal. In the same way, we have a kind of tail, that is present in our body as appendix. Then another one is dorsal. Dorsal means, that kind of positioning which is towards surface of the back or top of the head. Okay, so upper side, towards upper side. So upper side, for to denote for upper side positioning, we use the term dorsal. Okay, and to denote for lower side, lower positioning of any organ, we use ventral. Ventral means towards the surface of chest or towards the bottom of head. Okay, so if any organ is denoted, if any organ is denoted to be located towards dorsal side, then that means that organ is dorsal to, in location, in relation to another organ that can be positioned in dorsal direction. Okay, in upper direction, and ventral means lower. No, right. So then the third is medial are temporal. So medial here means what? Toward the midline of the body. Okay. So if any object is, if any part of our body is located toward midline of the body, towards the midline of the body, okay, then that particular positioning can be, indicated by using this particular term, medial. Okay. Another one is temporal. Temporal means towards lateral surface. Lateral surface means towards sides of our body. Towards sides of our body. Okay. Then proximal. Proximal we use for, if any object is located close to another particular region or particular organ or particular part. Then distal is used to denote far away.